Hello there. Thank you for joining us on New Vision TV. This is the Handshake. I am Rachel Navisui, and with me is Paul Busharizi. Paul, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We've seen a number of stories making headlines in the business segments and the country in general. And as usual, New Vision brings you some of these highlights. Today, we want to take a quick look at the real estate business in Uganda. Paul, the real estate business has been having a number of issues. And would you please throw more light on what's happening in the real estate world today and Uganda in specific?
Well, I think there has, in the last, this is 2018, so probably in the last 5 years, there's been a bit of a slowdown in the real estate industry in terms of price increases of land and stuff like that. Previously, speculation was really huge. There's a huge speculative can you call it drive, where people would buy land and keep it for even a year, and it has gone up twice or whatever the case may be. And that's no longer the case for the last 5 or so years, which is more or less a reflection on the slowdown in the economy.
There is an upcoming event, the real estate, the Association of Real Estate Agents will next month release the property price index report. Do you think this will help eliminate the estimates that have been made as regards to residential property tax and then the commercial buildings?
I think the association, I think of real estate agents, I think they are trying to bring some kind of order to the market. What was happening previously is because my land is next to yours and you sold it for 50 million, so I just think mine is 50 million. It's not necessarily the case. Or because, you know, maybe you live on one side of town and I live on the other side of town, we have the same acreage, so because you sold yours for 50, I should sell mine for 50, which is not the case. And so the real estate agents are trying to bring a kind of objective measure. And I suspect, or I think they will carry out some surveys around the city on a regular basis to determine how prices are moving, and therefore, issue this index. They call it an index that will tell what prices are. The advantage of that, of course, is first of all, from the outside, somebody will have a good indication of how prices are, around wherever you want to buy. This is useful because value is only useful if many people acknowledge it. If it's only you who thinks that my land is 100 million and everyone thinks it's 20 million, too bad for you. So if they can create this kind of objective measure, it'll be useful for everybody, for buyers, for the banks who lend to buyers and all that kind of thing.
To the landlords and tenants, how will this be of use to them?
Well, of course, if that real estate index will also include rent prices, can you call them that? Cost of the land and all that kind of business. So you'll be able to know without getting into the whole hassle of getting into brokers, many of whom are very informal characters. How much, if I want to live in Kololo, how much would I pay roughly in rent for this size of house and that kind of thing? It will bring a lot of order to the industry, and that's very useful. If order is established, it's much easier to invest in the industry.
The briefcase issue. I've had a number of issues, a number of things or talk around our briefcase issue, where real estate dealers are not earning more because they think this is just meant for the government dealers. So all those that have been in the real estate are shying away from the business. Do you think they can use this chance to get back into business and make money like the rest of the dealers?
Well, I think it is safe to say that if the real estate agents get that index out and it's widely accepted, actually the number of brokers and so-called real estate dealers will reduce. because yeah, because you know, if I want to know how much to buy land in Boyogere, I have to go there. Now, if I can sit at my desk and access everything and know that in around Boyogere look for about this amount, I'm not going to go. I can decide, oh, Boyogere is too expensive for me. I don't have to go there. I'll go maybe to Ntinda or whatever.
We need to also address some of the land issues, the land grabbing issues that are ongoing within the country. Do you think?
Well, of course, the land grabbing issue is a whole other issue, a big subject. But to the extent that, for example, real estate, that index can determine that in this place this is how much land is, and who knows, you know, these real estate agents might realize or will realize that it might not be enough just to put out an index. You might have to carry out some sensitization on land issues and all that kind of thing. Maybe it will reduce the incidence of land grabbing as people become more informed about their rights to the land, and also people want to buy what access they have to this land.
We're looking forward to this conference, which will take place in November from 14th to 15th. Well, thank you. Thank you, Paul, for coming.
You're welcome.